Why, I haven't been invited anywhere for weeks. What's wrong with me anyway?
What's wrong, Helen? Maybe it's your breath.
Never thought you would see a sick man. Never thought that you'd stop being around. Now I hear you're lost and gone forever, just like all the other girls in town. Am I too late? Am I too late? Tell you that I love you now they've carried you away. Am I too late? Am I too late? Tell you that I love you now they've carried you away. Am I too late? Am I too late? Tell you that I love you now they've carried you away.
There we go, we're live.
Hey there, Pocatello in the internet, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. It's not that late. We are live with Joan.
And it's still daylight outside, so the sun is shining through this window, and I need to put like a blackout window there or something.
A piece of cardboard or something. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious because it just hit you like a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, yeah, what's the date today?
Today's the 13th.
13th of July. July 13th.
July-uary.
Yeah, it's like 6
Wednesday.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already 7:30. Holy cow. Anyway.
Man. No doubt. I can't believe how time goes. It's just crazy because like 5 minutes ago I was like trying to fix my phone.
Why did we think it was a good idea to do a show tonight?
I don't know.
Do we have anything?
We don't have anything to say. Well, okay, this is the show.
That's about how it usually goes, I guess.
Yeah, but usually we have some idea of saying something. I did the joint jaunt on Saturday last week.
Oh, yeah, the joint jaunt.
Yeah, so.
How'd that go?
It was actually pretty good. It was 23 minutes. I don't know if that's a good time or not.
You did a 10K in 23 minutes?
No, not a 10K. I couldn't have done the 10K. I didn't even do the 5K. I only did the 2.5K.
Wuss.
Who wouldn't run it with me?
Jimmy?
No names. Out of all of my self-proclaimed alpha male friends, do you know how hard it is for me to get someone to run a 5K with me? Practically impossible.
I don't run.
You don't run.
You tried to make me run.
Yes.
People may have
You bike ride. Yes, there is a difference.
But I don't. You know, I've never been able to run.
I'm here to save you. Wait, you're not Princess Leia. Okay, bye.
That was random.
Is that a stormtrooper outfit?
Yeah.
No way.
Wait, I think my lightsaber's up here. My lightsaber!
That's a SpongeBob.
I don't care that it's SpongeBob. Away!
For it not being very late, it's really late. That happened.
What was that? Oh, I was saying I've never been able to run. It's like something about breathing and like the pacing and breathing or something I can never get right, and I just can't run. I try, and I have to stop and die. So,
yeah, your cadence and your breathing, that's important.
Yeah, I can never get that down.
But yeah, I did that on Saturday, and we had the GoPro pointed the wrong way because the GoPro is pointed at me, and I don't know why.
I haven't even looked at that footage.
Yeah, so unfortunately.
But I think you moved it up, so I think it was actually pointing at the sky the whole time.
Oh,
when you were playing with it, no, this needs to be turned around. And
I wanted
like,
to turn it.
Gunshot, go.
Yeah, I wanted to turn it. Well, that's good because while I was doing it, I'm sure I wasn't pulling the coolest of cool faces. and I am cool conscious.
Well, that's what I was trying to get was the faces.
I know I'm always on alert to make sure you don't have your camera available because you want to catch me picking my nose or something. So what are you doing, Jason?
I am business cop. I am the only. I'm business trooper. I am the only smart stormtrooper in the whole Starkiller base.
Business Cooper? Is that your online personality, Business Cooper?
Business trooper.
Business Trooper?
I'm the only smart stormtrooper at the only
Oh, there's
at the
some chunks in here.
at the Starkiller base, and I have a British accent.
There you have it.
Well, okay then.
So I'm the only smart one because I always take off my helmet and put on a biking helmet when I'm on a bike ride. Yes, we have bikes in the Starkiller base, so I'm out.
Well, okay then.
Hey,
And also we have beach balls.
that's better than anything we're doing. That's actually entertaining. I'd watch just to see that. Yeah, I wouldn't watch us.
Which one was it we tried last time? It was
I don't
one
know.
of these, and it was a green bottle. This one's kind of orangish and says it has watermelon and peach in it. So,
Yeah.
is yours watermelon and peach
Yeah,
too?
mine's watermelon and peach too.
Yeah. So,
So-
we're gonna try these and more aloe drinks.
They're fantastic.
They got chunks in them.
If you want a refreshing drink,
Hello.
Yeah.
See. Hello. Get it? Aloe. Hello.
I have my.
wow, this one's chewable.
Really? Because I didn't see that many chunks in it.
No, this one's like you chew it, you don't swallow it.
Huh.
Caution: if you don't like pulp in your orange juice, you will not like an aloe vera drink.
Ooh, the flavor's good though.
Oh yeah, it's really watermelony.
Watermelon.
Watermelon and peachy. It's peachy. Anyway, so what's been going on this week, Danny?
Man,
Fancy stormtroopers coming in.
I think you're a Stormtrooper Superman
No,
because you got a red cape on.
I just have a really nice cape. If you want to be a stormtrooper
Is that a tea cozy?
No, blanket. If you want to be a stormtrooper with a blanket, all you have to do a 50s coat, all you have to do is buy a stormtrooper costume as I'm wearing and a small blanket. Then you look like you're from the 50s, or you look like you have an ascot. This is coming from Stormtrooper Starkiller Base. And also you can have a tie.
I want whatever he's got. Seriously.
The energy. You want to be able to bottle it
I-
into an aloe drink,
I don't think I've ever been that excited about anything,
right?
let alone, yeah. So whatever you're feeding him, I would like to take some of that home.
I think he mostly eats chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Okay, I'll pass.
Breathe! Breathe,
It's
SpongeBob!
not worth it.
Breathe! Breathe,
Did you
SpongeBob!
pop SpongeBob?
He popped himself.
Oh, there's a hole.
Oh,
Somehow.
you left him down with the cats, didn't you?
Maybe.
Oh, that's what you get for taking him downstairs with the cats. Or smacking him around on things like you were doing earlier.
I'm Batman! Away!
Anyway,
Just a little bit of information for Pocatello. If you're a Verizon user and you were unhappy about Verizon's new plan, like I was, just because I've been unhappy with Verizon for a couple of years now. Customer service.
we have something we could talk about.
Customer service, terrible. I have without fail, 100%. Whether it's on the phone or you go to the store in Chubbuck, you go to their customer service representatives. They can't answer any questions. They won't look up the account and try to figure out why
That's
I'm
not
angry.
true. They'll look it up, but they'll just stare at it and go, looks normal to me.
Yep. And then when they try to tell me that my bill's now $20 more, they're saving me money for nothing extra. Oh my gosh.
No,
Anyway.
they were charging you more in the disguise of saving you money, and you would be able to get unlimited 3G.
In their defense, I will concede yes. But no, they weren't saving me money. So I went to
3G 's not
T-Mobile.
that great.
T-Mobile cut my bill in half for the exact same coverage.
And when he says in half, he actually literally means in half.
Yeah, it went from $118 to
his bills.
$65
Yes.
for exactly what I had.
Darth.
Now, what Verizon did do is, like as I've done in the past, you add 6 gigabytes of data to your plan for $20, which was convenient because I would hotspot my phone and it would use some data. Getting close to data overage, you just up your data and you're okay. They took that option away that you couldn't do. You had to sign up for their new plan that supposedly was supposed to save me money. Didn't save me a dime, started charging me $20 more. So when I pointed out that, well, my bill is this amount, and now it's $20 more, so that's not saving me money. They're, oh no, we're saving you tons of money. Yeah. So anyway, I'm with T-Mobile now. My phone is very suspect because I went back to an older phone just because in a couple of months Apple's going to drop their new iPhone. So of course I'll be in line for that.
Are you really going to be in line?
No, I won't. I won't
on
be.
the first day it's out.
No, I don't believe in lines. And when you get a group of humans together, they're just like cattle. I mean, yeah, you just herd cattle. I'll wait for a couple of weeks, but I'll sign up for the phone and get whatever deal they're offering at that time. But I went back to an old phone, and it's sketchy because my 4G on T-Mobile, which actually blindingly fast, at least as fast as Verizon, at least.
Verizon always says, "Oh, T-Mobile speeds, they're horrible."
No.
No, actually, you're getting better speed. The times I've seen you speed test, you're getting better speeds than the times I've seen you speed test with Verizon.
Right, when we speed tested with Verizon, I was only getting like 700 bytes per minute. I mean, it was literally abhorrent. And my speed test with T-Mobile, when I'm on 4G, 4.4 megabytes a second. So,
Which you should be getting actually closer to like 50, but that's besides the
right.
point. But even Verizon couldn't deliver.
Verizon wasn't even remotely close to that, even when we were at the store in Chubbuck.
Yeah.
But my T-Mobile's fine. It's just if I pick up my phone and move it, then I drop. And so if I restart my phone, 4G pops right back up. Everything's fine. So I'm highly suspect to my phone being my problem. But yeah, if you've had Verizon problems, I think T-Mobile's a good option. And dude, the guys at T-Mobile, we would ask them a straight yes or no question. They'd say, yep, no. We'd ask about the coverage. If you stay in town, our coverage is great. If you get on the interstate, it's going to be sketchy. That is like so honest up front. Whereas anytime you'd ask a question at Verizon, it's him ha this, him ha that. They make specifically that they would say what they learned in coaching today, and then they wouldn't deviate at all. And even though they could see that they're not helping you, they wouldn't help you anyway. So,
Okay, hold that thought. Jason apparently really wants to interrupt and say something.
yes. Go, business stormtrooper.
I'm not business stormtrooper. Darth Vader finally said I can be a blaster stormtrooper instead of a sanitation stormtrooper. Yay! Learn, kids. Just learn. Ha ha! I'm off to shooting school.
I don't think the American flag was ever on the Death Star.
Whatever it is now.
Because Star Wars doesn't involve us humans. It involves Terrans. Or terrestrial people. Because it's not even our galaxy. not even remotely close to us.
Right.
And if I
So
was more of a Star Wars geek, I would actually know the nationality.
Are you looking forward to Rogue One coming out in December? If they don't push it back? Or did they already push it back?
The cartoon or the movie?
The movie.
Okay, because there's another cartoon coming out too.
Well, Rebels has been out for a while.
Yeah, but I thought they were making another cartoon branching off.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, because I've actually been enjoying the cartoons
But
better, but sure.
Rogue
I'll watch
One, I
it.
guess they went back and had to reshoot a whole bunch of stuff because the Disney executives looked at it and said, it's a little too dark compared to the other Star Wars movies. So we
No,
want you to
dark
fix
is what we need.
I know. That's what everyone's complaining about. We wanted a dark Star Wars.
We need it.
What?
Your son just punched you in the
I
face
know,
with a
right?
robot
He's going to be in trouble later.
arm. And he was wearing a Lego hat.
Yeah.
He's a Lego stormtrooper with a bionic $6 million man arm. That would have been funnier. Does he have Hulk hands?
No.
Oh, you need
Believe
Hulk
me,
hands.
he's begged for them, and because he does stuff like that, I refuse to get them.
That's actually funny. I mean, how can you be mad if you get punched in the face with Hulk hands? Because
They still hurt.
they make the smash noise.
Some of them.
What is your cat doing?
Crawling into that table over there. Anyway, yes, we wanted a dark Star Wars movie, and they're
Love that.
yeah. Well, you know how that sounds. Next time you're wearing headphones, I'm gonna come and put that on and punch you in the headphones, okay? Just so you can see how it sounds and it feels,
I just love
Social services is going to love to hear you say that into camera.
right? Anyway, so yeah, we almost got a dark Star Wars movie, but Disney.
Dude, it's so...
it.
Well, not everything needs to be happy-go-lucky.
I know, right?
Not everything.
Especially the storyline of Rogue One, you know, them stealing the Death Star plans. That's not going to be happy-go-lucky.
People are going to die.
There's a I mean, it's not there's a reason. They
Well-
didn't show it, you know, time constraints. But you can imagine that if they showed it in Star Wars, that would have been a dark part of the movie, you know?
You know...
There's no happy-go-lucky way to do that. I don't know.
You know they're doing it for the bottom line. They're like, hey, people are going to come see the movie anyway. And then we're going to force everybody to buy the DVD to get the extra footage or the original theatrical whatever. And so then the DVD sales are going to...
My guess is
Skyrocket.
they looked at it and said,
He put headphones on.
I know. My guess is they looked at it and said, okay, this would be acceptable for ages, 10 on. We want it to be acceptable for ages 5 on so that we can make more money at the box office.
Yep. Bottom line.
I'm feeling how you feel. I like it.
It was a joke. He was joking.
Well, either way, I like it.
What do you got Easter egg stuff over there for?
It was in my cooler, and I had to pull the cooler out. I had a whole bunch of stuff in the cooler, and I needed to clean the cooler out so I can use the cooler. Okay, hang on. We'll be right back.
Need an intermission.
We needed an intermission.
Yeah, you need one of those, the old school black and white. Please
Oh.
stand by.
Wait. I should. I have a graphic like that. I need to put it on here. Okay. We're going to do it one more time. Here we go. I could leave it on this screen and just leave the audio on like this. So people can hear us, but they can't see us.
That's kind of funny.
Right?
You should maybe lay it on top of the background of that old-fashioned 50s.
Well, I have the one that I still
Radio
have it on the
signal.
Intro. I don't know if I still have it on the intro, but
Yeah, I remember you used to have it on the intro. A 30-second Google, I know you'd have it in 30 seconds. But then you'd have to download it and import it. And so.
yeah.
Anyway, it's not that late live. If you'd like to join in the conversation, give us a call, 234-6288.
No one's going to answer because we're not in the studio.
I still think it's funny to give out that phone number.
It is. It's hilarious. And I think anyone watching this right now, whether you're
Nobody's watching us.
the one person watching it live or whether you're watching it after the fact on YouTube, you need to call that number anyway.
Well, hold it. One person live, isn't that your computer?
No, there's. It
Wow,
says
there's
2,
somebody watching
so
us.
I took one off.
I'm sorry if you're watching this, but
You can comment on it too. You can type in the chat and talk to us that way instead of calling that number.
are you gonna make me to say the word subscribe? And do what everybody does because they point subscribe here,
But then I would have
or
to. But
they
you
go
see,
subscribe there.
they do that, but then you have to add the button later in YouTube, and I don't want to do that. Down here, under here, there's a little subscribe thing down there.
Oh
in the
yeah,
box
right here.
around YouTube.
Facebook.
I don't
Well,
know,
see, you've
I don't know
got.
if it's there when you watch it live, but it's there after the fact. Somewhere down here it says, has a picture of this logo that you see right here,
Right.
and then it says, next to it, it says subscribe and or something like that, and people can click there.
Unfortunately, Pocatello, John and I have been at this for about 20 years. We have a collective TV knowledge base of close to 40 years together. And this is still amateur hour like I've never
Oh,
seen.
Daddy.
Right? This show has always been amateur.
It's
hour.
always, yes, we pride ourselves.
We know how to do it right. We don't. We choose not
Dad.
to. What?
Actually, the subscribe button is up there. Up there.
Really? I thought it was always down here.
And no, down there is the like button.
No, the like button's over there.
You're
There's
still
a,
wrong.
There's a little thumbs up, thumbs
Like
down.
buttons, right?
So everybody should hit the thumbs down button over there because the show sucks. Anyway.
You know what used to feed the show is we had live call-in.
Yeah.
So
Which
we
you
had a
can- you
local
can do-
audience with a live call-in.
You can do live chat. And, we should, set up a Skype or something, and then we could do Skype. We could do live call-in via Skype. Did you just shoot that dart into the dirty cat box? Gross.
No.
And yes, in case you didn't notice, we're doing this live from the garage, and there's a cat box over there, and it stinks.
Yeah, it does.
And as you can see, nothing's happened behind us yet. I have not yet had my yard sale to sell half that.
Don't sell any of the games.
Hey, just as a quick notice, anybody that's gonna do a car wash on Yellowstone, let me know. I need to wash my car. It needs a good hand washing. I got into some hard water and it's not coming off.
He drove down Yellowstone. I saw the mud on the side of your cars.
Oh well,
You
yeah.
drove over by Les Schwab.
And you know what? Last year they were tearing up the same piece of road. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, car's dirty, windshield got hard water, and it needs a hand wash.
Anyway,
That, Pocatello, was how you disarm a 9-year-old.
9-year-old with a Nerf gun. You just take it. Anyway,
Effective. That you could teach that at the police academy as a disarming technique of 9-year-olds and plastic guns.
right? Yeah.
Or you could just taser them in the head. Either works.
So what else has been going on this week, Danny?
Oh, dude, Verizon took up most of my brain power because I am not a disgruntled person. But when I'm telling you, my bottom line is all
That's
I care
not
about.
what the Verizon guy said.
I know, and I'm like, if you're not going to save me money, I don't want the new plan. I've already been going to switch. Just give me my 60 gigs for $20 and I'll leave because I don't have time to waste arguing and having someone tell me you're saving me money when my bill's $20 more.
Danny was ready to switch back in like September.
Last
you were actually
year.
like there. You called Verizon and said, no, cancel my phone. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to T-Mobile. Then suddenly the next day your phone actually showed up.
Then the phone showed up and I'm like, I was busy. I had to use the phone because, again, my old phone, I'm going to say the reason why T-Mobile is a little sketchy is because my old phone's a little sketchy. And I'm going to get hit by Crossfire.
What is wrong with this? It won't shoot.
Using me
Oh, I gotta close it.
as the barricade makes no sense. I'm drinking aloe.
I don't want to shoot it near the cat box.
Do you have a...
I'll throw it away. It bounced back and hit Danny anyway.
I have a glowing Nerf gun. There's gonna be a something. You're Rudolph.
All right, anyway.
It's Not That Late live at its finest.
That bounced on.
I
Hand me that one.
kid you not.
No, I meant the bullet, but okay. So anyway, so yeah, Verizon did take a lot of Danny's drive this week.
And
And,
T-Mobile was great. The guys there at T-Mobile were direct, and they answered questions with, "Oh yeah, yeah," or "No, we don't do that," or they were honest.
And they cut your bill in half.
Dude, $65 versus what I was paying.
And I mean,
Fantastic.
you know, now admittedly their plan
Don't shine it in my eye.
I thought you were going to go play a video game.
Walking.
Anyway,
Very close.
that didn't land in the cat box, did it?
Kitty?
Their plan is kind of similar with the fact that, well, okay, yeah, you get the 6 gigs of data, but, and then when you go past that, they don't charge you overages. You get scaled back, throttled internet unlimited.
Which Verizon
But-
throttled me all the time after 1 gigabyte.
But the difference for you is that all you use the internet for is YouTube and Pandora, and those don't count against your data on
And
T-Mobile.
Amazon Prime.
So you are pretty much set on internet now for a while.
Well, my phone did cut out, and the Wi-Fi did quit, so I did have to hotspot my phone. So I used a couple of gigs probably
Already?
Just because if you watch a movie, that's when your data really eats.
But what do you? Oh, you're not watching it on our main site. You're watching
Right.
it on your. Don't watch your other sites, Danny. That's how you get viruses anyway.
I'm running AVG with the
Don't
web crawler,
matter.
and AVG alerts me, and I've never been alerted. Anyway, the site I watch is internet nationally known as a reputable site. So, all the hackers
So you
use
ate
it.
up all your data watching a movie.
Watching Mr. Robot.
Anyway,
Have you looked at Mr. Robot?
no, I have not.
Dude, Mr. Robot. It's on Amazon Prime. You should definitely check out Mr.
So if it's
Robot.
on Amazon Prime, why did it use your data?
Well, I didn't know it was on Amazon Prime till like today. But last night when I was watching stuff, I was watching it from my Steel sites.
Oh. Oh,
Look at the
Danny.
screen.
Well, I didn't know. The only reason I knew is because I
crazy.
went to Amazon Prime today.
Why didn't you think to check? Oh, I want to watch this movie. I'm going to check if it's on a site that doesn't use my data.
I just want to do what I want to do, and then I do it. But yeah, Mr. Robot, you've got Amazon Prime. You might like it.
I barely have time to watch any of the shows I actually want to watch right now. He won't let me watch anything that I actually want to watch. I've been trying to watch West Wing, and anytime I turn it on, he's like, "No, I want to watch Total Drama."
I haven't watched West Wing.
West Wing's actually been pretty good. I've been watching it, and yeah, it's not bad.
Hi, camera.
You should definitely. You would like West Wing.
I know that West Wing is an old
Yeah, it's
movie.
older, and people are using like flip phones and stuff. But you would like West Wing, Jace.
Oh wow, we're on a time delay. Because YouTube is like 10 seconds behind.
Oh, it's like 30 seconds or something like that. I've never timed it to see how much, but
Yeah, because we're like traveling in time because we're live here, but our feed is.
yeah.
Yeah, so other than the Verizon debacle, I can't wait. I was going to call them today because I've already paid my bill for this month, so they owe me a credit for whatever days, and I know they're going to figure out a way to not do that because Verizon's notorious for every time you get your bill, there's always a $2 mysterious franchise fee charge that pops up for no reason other than, and when you call and ask, hey, what this fee's for, they're just like, we don't know, but that's what you get charged. So
That's how they roll.
I have been a customer for Verizon for as long as Verizon's been Verizon. I've never missed a bill, never been late on a payment. You would think a company would have customer loyalty? Nope, not Verizon.
Well, they have that attitude of, go ahead, go, you'll
Right.
be back.
Well, you know, and for most people, they're probably right.
For most people, they're right, but for most people, the people that seem to have a problem with T-Mobile or any other one that always come back to Verizon are the people who travel. They
Don't travel.
They go from city to city to work, or they have to drive from Pocatello to Idaho Falls twice a week. And
I
they
wouldn't
need
go to
make
Idaho
phone
Falls if
calls
someone paid me.
on the freeway while they're doing it. You know, they're the people that go up to the mountains a couple times a year and want at least to be able to make an emergency call if they need to. But you don't do any of that.
Camping with your cell phone kind of
Defeats the point of
defeats
camping.
the purpose of camping.
Yeah. So those are the people that need all those are the ones that keep coming back. And
I was trying to hit the drink.
don't hit a drink and knock it over and spill it all over. Anyway. I think you'll be fine with T-Mobile.
Well, so far it's been good, except for, like I said, I think my phone, because 4G is gonna be, it runs great, and then someone will call or text, and when I pick up my phone and move it, then the 4G drops, and then if I restart my phone, 4G pops right back up. So, and 4G when I'm hotspotting, every bit, if not faster than Verizon. Yeah. Except for now I know I'm not getting charged an arm and a leg for YouTube, Pandora, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, and like several. I mean, they give you a whole sheet that tells you how many people they serve. So,
Okay, I found some please stand by screens.
dude, I told you it would
Thanks.
take like a 30-second Google to get it.
Thanks to like Fallout 4, I guess they brought it back and people are excited about it again.
I never played Fallout.
Me neither. I like Sniper Elite. That's it. That's the game I play. What do we got here? Oh, we can show that picture real quick.
That's the right before the race, whatever day that was. Oh, that was 4th of July.
No, yeah, it was 4th of July when we rode around the neighborhood here.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway. Oop.
Yeah, you can unpicture that picture anytime. The challenge is still going on, still making progress on the challenge.
Yeah, the 12-week challenge, we haven't been...
We haven't been updating as much as we want to because I don't want to put Facebook on my phone. I don't leave my phone unlocked, and I don't leave my Facebook signed in. I log out of everything and log back in every time. I hate the cloud. I don't like my pictures being on the cloud, but apparently they're up there now, and I don't know how to get them out.
I found this kind of dark one. Boom. Please stand by.
Yeah, you need to get another one.
Yeah, like
The grayscale, not the...
yeah, this one's kind of. It almost looks like somebody took a picture of a TV. I think they made it to look like that, but yeah.
Right, because that one's yellowish, and the grayscale, just the gray one would be better. I think personally. I don't know. I don't know anything about computers. All I know how to do is turn it on.
I'll just get one and like adapt it, add our own little fun stuff to it. Anyway,
So yeah, the 12-week challenge is still in place. We're still being successful, or whatever. But I don't want to Facebook Live things because I just.
speaking of Facebook, let's see what's trending on Facebook.
Everything not important. I know what's trending on Facebook. Everybody's being offended for no reason whatsoever other than I'm offended. And oh man. Meteor 2016. We're here, man.
Someone was commenting on Facebook, not on the YouTube for this.
Oh,
Like, it won't let you broadcast live on Facebook while having it on YouTube at the same time. The option of commenting while you guys are live. I actually could do that. I would have to actually have a second computer with a second camera set up. Pretty much everything doubled. Except for the audio. I could just move the audio into a second one, split it off. But I could stream it live to Facebook at the same time.
Well, we found our one viewer. Thank you for viewing.
I wish this program would let you stream to several keys at the same time. That would be cool. And
If
hopefully
you'd
it's
like
a
to
feature that's coming.
participate, give us a call, 234-6288.
Danny should sandbox his computer, then he doesn't care what spyware he gets from streaming, even non-reputable sources. The problem is
I've
that he's
heard about that, but I don't know how to sandbox.
the downfall to that is that's not the problem. It's the problem that he was using that site, using up his data.
When I didn't have to, I
When
could
he
have
didn't
watched
have to,
it.
he could have
at
watched it on
Amazon
Verizon
Prime.
and not had to go, or I mean on Amazon and not had to go. Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't know it was on Amazon Prime till today.
let's see what's streaming on Facebook.
Oh, D.L. Hughley. What's he saying? He's
Number
funny.
one trending, Ammon, Idaho. Do you want to even go into that, or
Oh. Oh.
because of the transgender person that was caught taking video in the bathroom at Target of all places?
Hey, people. You just need to don't be stupid. You know, whoever that person is an idiot.
And guess what? Whether Target announced that or not earlier this year, it would have happened anyway.
It would have happened anyway. It's just people find a reason to be mad. Everybody, 100% without fail, grew up in a house of a unisex bathroom. Everybody. Your house, you did not have a male bathroom and a female bathroom in your house. So you've shared bathrooms with everybody your whole lives. Now is not the time to think that you need to be offended over something that doesn't matter. Now, what does matter is Vladimir Putin. He said if Hillary gets elected, he's going to start World War III. He's going to start World War III anyway, people. Who cares? Yeah, he's going to do it anyway.
That's not trending on Facebook, though.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I read it on the internet. If it's on the internet, it's true. Jesse Ventura is going to vote for the Libertarian Party. And
I saw something about that.
he's right. Trump's a Hillary plant.
Google. Oh. Pokemon.
Everybody knows that.
Pokemon
Pokemon Go.
has been taking over the internet.
What is Pokemon Go?
It's a game.
I haven't
this is
even
the
tried
time-
to look it up.
Jason!
Oh, you're going to open that can of
The
worms?
second we need him for information like this, he's not here.
Dude, you were playing it for him the other day.
No, I was getting it loaded for him or installed on this thing. Anyway,
You called Jason, your cat came.
apparently, I mean, it's like get out, move around, find Pokemon. I don't know. But okay, the big thing was iOS users were realizing that once the option to sign in with Google came on, they were noticing that it's requested full access of their Google account. And people instantly started like, whoa, 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 whoa. And Google and Nintendo, Pokemon Go, Niantic, whatever the game company is, all came out and said, no, that's an error. We're just asking for profile and all that. The usual stuff that you need to play games. Still, people are, no, they're selling your they're selling your emails. They're emailing your cousins. They're doing all this. And it's like, seriously, everybody, all of them have already come out and said, no, it was an error. We're trying to fix it. And yet people are still blowing up about it. Drives me nuts.
Just a little piece of information. Snowden, a couple of years ago, already told everybody that if you've signed on to a computer or used a smartphone in the past 5 to 10 years, they've already got all of your information.
Yeah. And when it comes to selling the information, they're selling your trends of where you're going and whatnot. And it's like, yes, that's why they designed the game. I mean, that's how they're making their money. Otherwise, they would be charging you $10 for that game. But since it's free, they're selling the information to make the money. So, deal with it. If you want to play the game, you're going to have to trade off some information of where you're walking.
10 years ago...
If you don't want to share that information, you don't have to play the game.
10 years ago or 15 years ago when GPS was this brand new big thing, if you don't think they've been stealing the information this whole time, take off your blinders and wake up. They've already got your information. I mean, seriously, George Orwell was right, except for we are willingly giving up all of our private information. Why? Because you use Facebook. That's why I refuse to put Facebook on my phone and stay logged into stuff. I log out of everything.
And how did that work out for you when you switched phones?
I might have lost stuff, I guess. Pictures, text messages. Oh well, I guess I lost stuff. But one of the funny things is when I change my passwords and forget to write it down. Then you're SOL. But yeah, they've already got your information. If you think that this is something new, it's been this way for 15 years. If you have a smartphone, they've already got your information. They don't need it. You're just telling them that you bought NyQuil today. So then Smith's knows to put NyQuil on sale because 7 other people bought NyQuil. Or charge more for NyQuil. There's that big thing a couple of years ago when Walmart started putting the IFID cards on all their products.
The sun went down.
And everybody was like, oh, they're going to drive by your house and see that you've got a product. They're not going to drive by your house. There's no reason to. The world we live in, technology, it's everywhere. Even now, I've started, before I get on Facebook, I go incognito mode, and then I go to a VPN and bounce my proxy server, like 35 different servers. So I don't even go to Facebook.
Because Danny is overly paranoid.
No, I'm not paranoid. It's just that if you're going to use your computer and you want to go online, nobody can track me. Well, they can track me if they need to, but I'm not an FBI most wanted.
So why are you worried about it at all?
Wow, that's a good question. Because I'm not rich. I mean, if you tried to hack my account and steal money, you'd end up owing the bank $10,000. So, wow, yeah. Because
you go through all that effort for nothing.
I just take precautions. Always have. Have we been on the show long enough yet? How long we've been
15
running?
more minutes would be in an hour.
Ah, 15. Oh.
So,
Danny has a crappy haircut.
as always.
Well, this is my Bert and Ernie haircut. I'm Bert.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, I don't...
I like just randomly putting this up. Boom. It's fun. I mean, why not, right?
I don't know why you don't, because this is your house.
Why don't what?
Why you don't just do it while we're filming. This is your house. This is your garage.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Why put up the board when you want to?
that was loaded.
This is the reason why John is not a responsible gun owner. He would have accidentally just shot his computer. Oops.
I wouldn't have done that with a real gun anyway.
That's what people
beside-
always
that
say
is what people
after
always
someone
say.
gets shot.
Very
I wouldn't have
true.
done that. Yeah. The problem isn't, it's the people not respecting their weapon.
Exactly.
That's what it is. People don't respect the weapon.
A big chunk of
That's-
aloe just fell out of that and landed on my leg.
That's the problem. Is we need to teach our people to be more respectful of what they own.
I don't know what I handle. Yeah. Anyway.
We'd be deaf right now if that would have been a real gun.
I know, right?
Oh, what? No, you got
No, I'd be
headphones.
fine. I had noise canceling.
You got headphones on. I'd be deaf. Oh.
No, it would have still rung through.
And
the
the
microphone.
only reason I know that is because I know people who have shotguns in the house before while I was there. Yeah.
You know some weird people, Danny.
You know them too.
Self included. You talking about Scott?
I didn't say any names.
I can see him doing that. Amazon Prime Day was yesterday. Did you buy anything?
Nope, didn't buy anything. There were a couple of things that really tempted me a little bit. But I'm also an analytical person when it comes to want and need. Those are two completely different things. Things you want, you do not need. Things you need, you need.
Really?
Yeah.
Things you need, you need.
Most everybody thinks things that they want are needs, and they're not. They're just something you would like to have. So they'll screw themselves up because they'll go buy what they want, and they didn't need it. So now they can't pay for it.
See, I do have a chroma key on here.
Oh, just to change the contrast.
Well, a chroma key. So, see, one of the things I bought yesterday, just because I needed it for some other things, was a green screen.
Hopefully in the
So-
future we'll actually use the green screen. We've had many ideas for green screen,
broke
but we
it.
don't get them done. You already broke it?
No, so I'll be able to chroma key on that. So we could actually put this green screen behind us and like make it look like we're at the beach. We'll have to play with that when it gets here. Anyway. So yeah, that, and I did buy the Amazon Echo. I couldn't resist. I'm in love with Alexa.
You have an unhealthy relationship with Alexa.
Yes.
The Amazon, what do they call it? Amazon Tap, or what
It's the
product is
Echo.
it?
The Echo.
Okay, the Amazon Echo. Her name's Alexa. She's smarter than Siri.
Yes.
We had Alexa and Siri talking the other day, and Alexa actually spoke back, where Siri just said, "Why would I want to say that?" So it was kind of funny.
Yes. Alexa is pretty smart. I'm excited for it. Actually, yesterday, since I ordered, there were 3 different times I'm like, it would be very handy to have that right now already. Because I have this really bad habit of like when I'm putting away groceries or saying, oh, I forgot to get this, you know? And then I'm like, I need to make a list. And then I get sidetracked doing other things and I forget to write down what I need. Same thing just day to day. Oh, I need to get this. I forget to write it down. Go to the store, forget that I need it. Boom. Just being able to oh, I need this. Hey, Alexa, add this to my shopping list. Boom, done. Then I can just pull out my, oh, yeah.
I still
I'm
use
excited.
paper and pencil for that stuff.
But you see, by the time I try to find paper and pencil, I've seen something shiny, and usually it's, where did I put my I need to clean this up. And I start cleaning and then forget that I was originally intending to find something and write something important down. That's my biggest problem.
Do you use cursive writing?
No. I write all caps. Anyway.
Because there's a big Facebook fight out there because the schools aren't teaching cursive writing anymore.
Well, and really, who cares?
I don't see why it's even an issue.
Somebody, the other, I could read cursive, and I could write it too if I needed to, but when people have such varying handwriting, some people writing cursive is very, very sloppy. You can barely understand when they print something, so when you see it in cursive, it's just like, what is that? Somebody wrote down an email address for me the other day, and it took them like a minute. He's like, writing it down in cursive, and I get it, I'm like, what does that say? I had to confirm like 5 different letters.
I don't think it's an issue. If you want your kids to learn cursive, I'd say if I was a parent, I'd take 5 minutes and play with my kid. Show them how to write in cursive. I mean, well, I guess, just putting them in front of the TV and having them watch Barney is what people do nowadays. But
No.
But Barney doesn't teach them cursive either.
that's the thing, is if you want cursive, just take 5 minutes and show your kid how to do cursive.
It's the same thing with the Bible in schools and the religion in schools. I mean, it's not the same with why they don't.
I just went outside to take some fresh air.
Good for you.
That's why I'm a little hot.
Anyway, it's basically, that's not something that really is necessary for them to take that time that they need to be able to explain to your kid, this is how you add 5 and 5. It's not, there's something that is basically being phased out anyway.
Yeah.
There's no point in them wasting the time teaching that. Now, I'm not saying that's the same thing with religion. With religion, it's more of, we don't have time to teach every religion, and we can't pick just one because that's in the Constitution. So we're just not going to teach it. It makes sense. If you want your kid to learn that stuff, sit him down at home and talk to him about it.
Right. Take
That way
5 minutes and teach them cursive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playtime, crayons. That's what parents should be doing. That's why our kids suck nowadays.
They suck.
Is because parents aren't taking 10 minutes with their own children to talk to them. They just want to put them in front of a TV, give them an iPod or an iPad so they can play some stupid game, just so that they won't bother their mom who's trying to cheat on the husband on Facebook. That's what the problem is. I mean, if you want your kids to learn cursive, teach them cursive. Your kids will learn. Talk to your kids for 10 minutes. That's all it takes.
It's like wood carving. They don't really teach wood carving in school, do they?
Not anymore.
They used to, but
They
not
used
anymore.
to.
Why? Because
Yeah.
who needs to wood carve when you have Amazon Prime and you can order whatever you need?
Wood carving's actually pretty fun.
It was a fun class, yes,
Right.
but they don't really.
The lathe, I loved working with the lathe. I made a baseball bat and I thought I was smart. And yeah, I just made the baseball bat because it was easy. That's why I got an A from Mr. Wharton's, because I made a baseball bat. Other people made things, but I just made a baseball bat.
Right. It'd be like them teaching kids in math how to use an abacus.
I bet you most kids don't even know what an abacus is.
And that is the equivalent to teaching them cursive at this point.
When I was a
No
kid,
one uses it.
we used abacuses when I was a kid.
Danny's
Unfortunately, I
old.
remember that.
Danny is really old.
We used abacuses when I was a kid during math. Yep. I used it up until like 6th grade. Yeah.
Wow.
I grew up in Aberdeen.
They
We
didn't-
were
they didn't have
a
a very
backwards
high budget.
Yeah, it was kind of a one school room. house with like 5 kids, and
My shoe fell off.
is 15 minutes over? Can we get off the air?
5 more minutes. If you want to. We technically don't have to do an hour anymore. We don't have to stay to an hour. We could talk for 3 hours if we wanted to, because we're going live to YouTube. We're not doing it live at Channel 12 anymore.
I still can't believe
So if you wanted to end it now, we could.
with
Anyway.
the combined TV experience we both have, it's still amateur hour.
That's what I like about it.
Well,
Like I said, we know what we would have to do things right. We choose not to.
we don't take the time to do it the right way.
And that's a choice.
Because I could have showed up 30 minutes earlier.
We
And
could
we
have
coulda-
planned something. We could have scripted something.
We could have scripted a show.
Yes, we could have. And we know how to do that.
Once upon a
We
time,
don't.
I
We
storyboarded.
don't want to.
I storyboarded that show. Because that show I used to have skits on. And Jimmy and I would storyboard. Now, our storyboard wasn't as great as the Hollywood storyboards, but we drew stickman figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Not That Late live with John.
With Danny.
If you want to give us a call 234-6288 and ask for Penny.
Before this ends,
John's the only one who
No,
gets that joke.
You say ask for Ken and then tell him hi and then hang up.
Is that how Ken answers the phone?
It should be.
Oh.
That would.
Hi, Ken.
He's not watching.
I know. If he was watching, he'd send us like a text bomb.
No one's watching. See, and that's the other thing. Like when we did the show there in the studio, it was like we knew no one was watching, but we had no proof. Now we have proof that
Nobody
no one's
watches.
watching live. So
Well, if no one's watching, I say we end the show. Do you have an outro?
I don't. I was gonna make one and I forgot. And by forgot, I forgot. I also wouldn't have had time if I had remembered.
and before we
It's Not That Late. We are live. Don't watch the show. Don't subscribe. Don't like us on Facebook.
subscribe,
We
like
literally
us on
have
Facebook.
nothing to say. We're doing it. We're Andy Kaufman.
They're going to subscribe just because of me walking in the room with a stormtrooper outfit.
Probably. That was probably the best part of the show, actually. When you shot your dad with a gun.
Mhm.
I laughed. A Nerf gun with Nerf darts. We don't want to offend
Nerf.
anybody that thinks that guns are bad or guns are good.
And before we end this episode, I just want to say I'm going to make brownies from the first time, so me and my dad are probably going to be like,
He's gonna make brownies.
yeah. Luckily, we have 2 things of brownies, so if I mess up, yeah, we can just bake another
Then I can
batch.
take over and bake them the right way.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good thing.
I've got cake at my house if you want cake.
We already had cake from Penny.
Wasn't that like a week ago you got that cake?
Yeah, but it's right now it's really good. 'Cause
Is it at
after,
that slight crunchy?
Right. It's at the good.
Crust is crunchy, but it's
Yep.
soft inside. That's good.
Actually, I'm only eating the around part
The
because
edge.
that's the edges are the only part that's good about a cake anyway. But then the soft middle, if you let it sit for a couple of days, so then then it's better.
I was getting some fresh air for like 20 minutes. Wow. I really thought it was like 10.
Well, the air's not very fresh in here because the garage door's down.
In the cat box. It's
Yeah.
I say we end the show. We should be an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say real
No,
quick side note.
wait,
I found
there's-
myself with almost any
there's-
cake, store-bought cake
Guys,
or
there's-
cupcakes or anything. I have to take the icing off these days. It's just way too sweet.
10 seconds left
I can't-
until
I
it's
can't
1
eat
hour
icing.
exactly.
Icing is terrible. I can't eat it. It's just you might as well just sprinkle sugar on it and just eat
Until it is
white refined
time.
sugar.
Okay, it's 1
Yeah.
hour. Feel free.
I can't handle icing.
Yeah.
You're a crazy man.
And the Costco icing is probably the worst. It's so sweet.
Any of that icing that you get already pre-icinged and you open it, that stuff's just eating a teaspoon of sugar. Terrible.
And on that note,
It's not that late.
You want to keep going or you want to end this?
No. I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're sure?
Yeah, I need to go home and do laundry.
Are you sure? You just buy new clothes, Danny. You have Amazon.
Yeah, but see, then we get to the part of want and need. I may want new clothes, but I don't need them.
All right, we're done. Yeah.